Hey guys, how's it going now? I want you to help me answer the massive question. Is music getting worse? now, now this is off the back of me just watching a video by Beato. The title is the 2026 Grammys, Proof Music is Getting Worse. He's basically reacting to this year's current Best Song Grammy nominations and comparing it to 1984's Best Song nominations. A bit of a random year to pick, but I think I know why he chose that year because, well, just for a bit of context, in 1984 the nominees were Every Breath You Take by The Police, All Night Long Lionel Richie, Beat It and Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, and Maniac by Michael Sembello. All these tracks, I'd say most people my age and probably younger, know of these tracks. The winner that year was Every Breath You Take. Now Rick then compares that list to this year's list and basically says there's no comparison in a nutshell, and that people won't remember this year's list 20, 30, 40 years later. Guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Drop it in the comments, because do you think music's getting worse? Or is this just a weird perspective from Rick? Or is this just a bit of a clickbaity video for people to moan about current music? Or vice versa, younger people to say, you're old dinosaurs, stop talking about modern music. Drop it in the comments. I really want to hear your perspective. And if you love music, guitars, anything music related, absolutely love you guys to get involved. Now, I had a very quick listen to the current Grammy nominations, because all these songs I wasn't aware of until Rick brought this video out, but I was curious to see what current good top songs are. And I did listen to it. I wrote some brief notes. I'm not going to go through every track, but let's just say it wasn't my thing. Right, it's not music that I'm into. And some of my notes, I'm not going to specify which song, but I wrote, sounds like a Eurovision song, ripped off an old song. One of the words I wrote was shit. And then there was one song I said was good, which was a Billie Eilish song, but it's good in the context of what I was listening to before. None of those songs, to my ears, were hitting anywhere near like top song of the year. But we got to remember, we're talking about the mainstream world here, and we got to think about the mainstream universe is completely different to what Rick was comparing back in 1984. In 1984, there was still kind of this monoculture where even if you weren't necessarily into a musical style, you were more aware of what was popular in like dance music, pop, rock, punk. Everyone had a slight awareness of these things, but now we're in this world where the way most people listen to music is that it's through streaming, and algorithms just basically chuck you stuff that the algorithm thinks you're gonna like this. And so say you're into stuff by, I don't know, Kendrick Lamar or Bruno Mars, the algorithm's gonna pick that up, chuck you a load of stuff that sounds like that, and you're never gonna hear a hardcore punk song. Do you know what I mean? Or some weird, obscure jazz funk thing. You might not ever hear that. I think there's an element of nostalgia that goes into when we're comparing music from these different time frames. So it almost seems a little bit unfair that we're comparing these two eras to say what the best is. And also, we could start a whole video about what good, the best, awesome music is. That's a topic in itself. But when we're talking about the Grammys and an organisation is saying this is the best music, I mean, is there a debate? Let me know. What do you think? Is music worse compared to what, we're seeing in 1984 to today? I mean, I looked on the Grammys website itself, and part of the criteria for getting into the Grammys are that it can't be a cover song, it's got to be released within a certain time frame, and it's voted by individuals within the music industry. So, I mean, if you know anything about the music industry, we know how bloody dodgy it is. I mean, I'll tell you what, actually, on that point, I just finished reading a book, and I would recommend you read this if you're interested in the music industry. It's called Tara Bum Die, and what it does is it details some of the business dealings and how the industry works to plug songs, how it's always kind of exploited artists, the corporations, the CEOs of these labels, just to make money, basically. Read that, and if you read that, you won't be surprised at some of the business practices that are carrying on today in the music industry. It's just shifted. But what I would say is, knowing that the Grammys are basically decided by industry insiders, They're basically telling the public en masse, this is good. This is what we expect. And that, there's a part of it that makes me a little bit concerned, maybe isn't the right word, but I don't know what the right word is, but there's a worry, I guess, that a lot of the music that has been nominated, like some of it is just straight up ripping off songs. There's a song called Anxiety by Doechii, I think you say it, and it's a rip-off of that Gautier and Kimbra song, Somebody I Used to Know, literally a straight rip. And there's another song, I think Lady Gaga, that samples Abracadabra. They're basically just taking old songs. There's a Luther Vandross song by Kendrick Lamar and SZA as well. So, and they say there can't be any covers, it's got to be original stuff. Now, what does original mean nowadays? What does a writing credit mean nowadays? Is it just like that Anxiety song, ripping a song straight off and changing the lyrics? I mean, yes, there's a creative element there, absolutely. And we all, you know, I play music, make music myself, and I definitely get ideas from other musicians. But for me, it's about taking inspiration and creating something that's your own. Doechii, I'm guessing, would argue that she's done that. She's written lyrics to a song that's already out there. Probably helps that it's super popular as well. So I'm sure she'll defend that to the nth degree. What do you think, guys? Is music getting worse? I think to say that as a blanket statement is very old man waving a stick at the clouds type comment. Because I mean, for me personally, I'm always finding awesome new music, man. There's some amazing artists out there. Like I said at the start of the beginning, I think it's the mainstream scene seems to be going in a bit of a weird direction. I mean, the industry, as long as they're making money, it seems like they really don't care. It's a blanket statement for Rick to say proof that music is getting worse. Clever bit of YouTube work there. He's got people to click on it. He got me to click on it. But I don't think that's accurate. I don't think he truly believes that. I think he knows some awesome musicians out there. I think he's trying to show the difference in the quality of songs that were shown back in the day to where we are now, where it just seems to be getting more and more diluted as time goes on. And I would kind of agree to that. We're just getting this it's like ultimate fast food music at the moment, particularly because we know if you want to get popular now, you've got to just make songs that are going to get popular on TikTok. So even if you have a 10-second clip of a song that gets popular online, that's what the labels want, the big labels want. They want something that's going to go viral, regardless of quality or if the song is good. Again, if you are into this music, fair play, man. It's up to you. I don't care what anyone listens to, as long as you enjoy it. And equally, I'm not saying these artists that are nominated are not talented. That's not what I'm saying at all. There's no doubt the guys on here have musical talent and ability. It's just clear when it hits that mainstream stage, you've got to tailor it to a certain market. And I'm not that market. I didn't even know these songs until I heard it. I guess the argument is that the people that are having this music marketed to them, are they ever going to be exposed to something a bit different, a bit out there, that might open their musical world, really? If that's a bit of a worry for me, is just when, if you only consume what the algorithm is making you consume, it's like McDonald's, isn't it? If you eat too much McDonald's, heart attacks incoming. Oh man. Is music getting worse? No, there's amazing music out there. Is the mainstream getting worse? Maybe. What do you think? I don't have the answers, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I mean, I did a top albums list just last month, and there's some amazing tracks even just being released last year. So yeah, music isn't getting worse. The industry's changed, particularly the mainstream industry. Maybe that is just turning into McDonald's crap. Even more so. It's not a new thing. Like I say, let me know your thoughts. Follow the channel if you love music, guitars, anything music related. Get involved, man. Really, really love having you guys on board, getting involved. Yeah, share your awesome music below. I want to hear it. Share something that isn't just a straight rip-off of an old song. Actually, maybe do that and you'll get a Grammy. Cheers, guys. Take it easy.